Laura Perkins and her group coming back with Marie Schreiber. Schreiber in that red-coloured kit, a fantastic cyclocross rider. And we arrive then after 1¼ hours of racing with 5 laps to go. Sweden still there with 2 riders, Stina Kagavi and Karen Söderqvist. Wilson Haffenden fights her way back into the wheels. She's not enjoyed that cobble climb in the time trial or in this race at all. Peloton makes his way through. More fuel being taken on board by Millie Cousins of Great Britain. The riders come past, and they've got 5 laps of racing to go in this World Championship.
So they're calling it at 26 riders in that lead group.
26 riders now in the lead group. This has completely been decimated.
Those are the 2 French riders.
26 riders after 3 laps of racing. How many riders are going to be left? Oh, big problem here for the Swedish rider, Karen Söderqvist.
I think the rider from Argentina. Yep.
Needs to get going as quickly as possible. Stay in the convoy.
Seconds off the pace.
Söderqvist gets going again. Söderqvist, 22 years of age. Rides for Coop Repsol. He's got a contract with them till the end of 2027. So it's Stina Kagavi at the front in the colours of Sweden, that blue and yellow kit. Laura Descaper's there, Isabella Holmgren, Celia Géry, Justina Chapler of Germany, Talia Appleton of Australia, Millie Cousins of Great Britain, Julie Begot of France, Eleonora Giabocco of Italy, Selma Lanch of Germany, Chladnova of Slovakia, Londono of Colombia, Mull of Poland, Nemkova of the Czech team. Söderqvist was at the front, then dropped. So 26 riders in that front group. Great recovery by Karen Söderqvist. Back in the race. Didn't panic. Rode very well indeed to get herself back into the wheels as quickly as possible. She's ridden a lot of races this season. All over the world. Ridden in the Czech Republic, ridden in Spain, ridden in France, in Sweden, in Portugal. Even ridden some gravel races in Sweden. So Canada have lost 1 rider. Just looking to see if Rwanda still have riders in here. Mwamakazi was, by the looks of things, maybe just coming back, number 44, but I can't see her here yet. Good afternoon to Miriam and David. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you're able to watch with us this afternoon. Just want to mention about the American riders and Megan Jastrab, who rides, of course, for the team of Picnic Post NL. an Olympian. She's American rider, and she understood that the American riders weren't able to get here. So she didn't just sit back being an elite rider and thinking, oh well, never mind. She did her own crowdfunding to try and bring the American riders here. She wanted to raise around about $15,000 to enable that to happen. She raised the money. The American riders are here, the American youngsters are here, and it just shows how a rider at that sort of level of racing can make such a massive difference. Well done to Megan Jastrab. This is Hashmi of Afghanistan. Had a difficult moment a little while ago, but she's now back in there. She tries to move her way up. Decides to sprint round the outside. Is this going to be the first attack of the day? And it is. Hashmi has decided time to light this race up. This is our first major move by any rider. Fariba Hashmi of Afghanistan. Immediately reaction from Julie Begot. This rider's incredibly strong. And Begot closes it off and says, don't even bother. Shuts it down, closes the road with Isabella Holmgren, and Hashmi's going nowhere. What a reaction from France. Well, it just shows the strength of the bigger teams in here, deciding that, no, we're not prepared to let you do anything today. And Fariba Hashmi is an attacking rider. She rides currently for the Sarah Tizit Pro Cycling Team. She's a stage winner in the Tour of the Ardèche. She's the Afghanistan Road and Time Trial champion. It is a party on these corners, isn't it? Normal service resumes. Canada on the front of the peloton. These bunch races capturing the imagination of the fans at the side of the road. Taking the next turn, heading towards the next climb of the day. We're going to reach Kigali Gulf. 67.1 kilometres. So not too far away until we reach there again. This is this corner where some riders like to dive bomb. Hashmi is still up about at the front and still wants to try and get involved in some sort of action. Hello to the couch peloton. Hello to Mansfield Empty Buller Cycling Club. Oh, that must be Mount Buller, mustn't it? Cycling Club. Hello to you. Thanks very much for your messages, and I hope you're enjoying the racing. Let's see how Talia, which I hope I'm pronouncing now right, is going to do for Australia. And the rest of the Australian riders coming back into the race at the back is Ali Anderson, who's having one of those yo-yo days. America, the USA, still represented right-hand side of the road. We're starting to come down now where this peloton with what was originally 26 riders at the beginning of this lap may well come down to sort of 20 riders by the end of the next lap. And it starts then to become really a fight for survival, and the strongest will survive till the end. It's amazing that Kat Ferguson has literally sat right at the back of this group the entire time. She has done nothing. I guess it's her way of dealing with the pressure of everyone thinking that she is the race favourite. Just now and then she moves up. Doesn't seem to want to waste any energy whatsoever, the 19-year-old Briton. She's had some amazing results this year, hasn't she, already? Taking victories, stage win in the Tour of Britain, won the points classification, finished second overall, seventh on a couple of stages of La Vuelta, third in Trofeo Binda at the beginning of the season. The only problem with sitting somewhere near the back is if riders get more and more tired, more mistakes start to get made. Now we can see Kigali Golf Climb starting to rear up in front. Doesn't always tell you exactly how hard this climb is. It is difficult. And we have seen a couple of little moves on this particular rise so far, for those of you just joining us now. Julie Bergaud moves to the right-hand side as we look. Yet again, she is the rider that France are using to control everything. So clearly it's not a day for Julie Bergaud to be the winner of this race. It's all about, I think, Marion Bunel. As we look out over Kigali, it's the main city of Rwanda. People are starting to discover now, having been here for a few days, the different restaurants, the different cafes. Lots of the riders are finding good cafes in Kigali. Of course, it's well known for its tea and it's for its coffee. Surrounded by the national parks. The American rider on the back there, Mia Hazeltine, number 50. And the Argentinian rider's got back in as well. Number 47 on the right-hand side, Tabea Huis. And having reached the climb now, in about 400 metres, we'll see whether there is any damage going to be done. Veronika Wasati is also in here for Poland. She's just been hiding pretty much all day. She hasn't shown any near the front. 9th on the stage of the Tour de Feminin. She just rode the Tour de l'Avenir as well. To the climb, Felicity Wilson-Hafferden in the colours of Australia on the left-hand side, doing what is right, going to the front and then drifting back. Isabella Holmgren on the right-hand side as we look, with Schladnova making a little bit of an acceleration. Is she getting a little bit carried away for Canada, riding so much on the front today, or is she so confident of her ability that she knows she can win? Whoops, cramp for Hashmi. She's not happy at all. She was attacking a few moments ago. But it is one of those days, 29 degrees, it's really hot. Very heavy atmosphere where if you are not fueled properly, you don't have your hydration right, you're not taking the right electrolytes on board, you will have cramp problems. Number 63, DiBella, a chance for us to see that Argentinian kit. She goes out the back. Felicity Wilson-Haffenden trying desperately every little tactic she knows to stay in this race. Her experience is showing here. She's gone from the front to the back. She knows if she can go over the top, accelerate, she'll get back on. She's with Marie Schreiber every single time. Marie Schreiber wearing number 32. It's nice yesterday to bump into Brian Nugent, who's now the head of the Luxembourg Federation in terms of sporting performance. He used to be the head of Ireland. He built the Irish programme that they had that progressed so well for so many years. In particular, he based all the riders in Mallorca, and they built an infrastructure and they got more and more results. I remember seeing Ireland as just a couple of road riders, really, with Nicholas Roach, Dan Martin and Phil Dignan at the time. Ivanchenko going out the back now, but Brian Nugent and his team built that. Eventually he left. He's now in Luxembourg looking after the Luxembourg programme. They're hoping to build a track. They of course have got the support of people like Andy and Frank Schleck in that particular small country. So they're doing everything they can now to build that programme. It was nice to see Brian yesterday and find out what he was up to. Used to see him across the world at so many different events, in particular on the track. So they're over the top of the climb. And this is Valkonen, who's gone as well, Valeria Valkonen. Well, our average speed is 35.5. Hand up for number 83, and that's Samsonova. Wants a bottle from the soigneur. Looking for the soigneur at the side of the road. Whoops, wasn't quite ready, was she? I'm always amazed to see a soigneur not ready at the side of the road when the peloton's coming through. Again, the Canadian riders, we've been saying this all day, in position, front of the race, still maintaining this tempo. They've obviously decided make it hard enough that no one wants to attack. The USA are still represented by Sarkisov and Sabo. In fact, it looks like, yep, both those riders are in there. In fact, it's Azultine and Sarkisov who are in there for the USA. There they are, both at the back. That doesn't really matter if you're able to comfortably ride, and now where it's thinned down significantly, just keep yourself out of trouble. Don't get involved in any crashes or anything like that might happen. And then when the right time occurs, just don't miss the move that will ultimately happen. Sarkisov is sitting right on the back, 21 years of age, from the USA. Rode well in the Tour de l'Avenir, finished 7th on a stage into Val Thorens. Predominantly rode the beginning of the season in America before she moved over to Europe. One of the Egyptian riders. This is Malia Darwish. She had a hard race yesterday. The Argentinian rider coming back, and also Ali Anderson. What a job she's doing. Every time she can, she comes back into the race. It's all you can ask. Your country can just say, we'd like you to ride for us, and all you can do is give everything you can and feel that you got to the end. Doesn't matter if you had a bad day or a good day, that you just feel like you left everything out here. And this rider, number 37, Ali Anderson, certainly has, because she's never given up any time she's been dropped, and she just keeps coming back into the race. If she can just do one little thing for Talia Appleton, if she can come back into the race and do anything yet for Talia Appleton, then she's done everything she can. More riders are now out. This is Florence Nakagawa. We're heading towards the end of this lap. It will be the midway point